Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the sign to read the monthly tarot reading for the month of May 2017 for the sign of Cancer the Crab. How could I mess that up? But I did, because I'm a Cancer, not a crab. Well, I can be, but I'm a Cancer. Anyway, so I'm here this evening. I'm burning my candle from intuitivecandles.com. It's Acadia maple syrup. It smells like pancakes. The whole house smells like maple syrup anyways. There are 100% soy-based candles. When the wax melts down, there's a beautiful gift and a reveal at the bottom of the can that the candle comes in. And what you get are beautiful minerals and stones. My yellow agate, which I just found and started wearing tonight. Rose quartz. Aventurine, I love, it's my favorites, number one. That was my first one. This has been my most recent one that came from this candle that's burning right now. It is the Amethyst Pendulum, and I'm completely smitten with it. I keep it with me all the time. And I've asked Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Natural World Order, and my spirit guides to please come forth and be present and bring any information and messages for the sign of Cancer for this monthly general free reading, and to bring fresh energies, vibrations, positive ions from the Atlantic, bring them up through the Atlantic, up through the Bay of Fundy, take a left in the cove in my backyard and place those messages, fresh energies and vibrations and positive ions into the cards for Cancer the Crab. I've also have the smudges are back for those of you that may have been away or missed it. And this one has sweetgrass and cedar, grandpa's beard or Spanish moss, and a tiny bit of sage in there, and a bit of tobacco as well. For those of you new to smudges and don't know what they are, it's an indigenous custom by the indigenous peoples of North America. This is a very highly sacred custom. It is their tradition that's been around for thousands of years, and I do so borrow this with respect to them. High respect. This cleans out the energies as well, and cleans out 95% of airborne bacteria in your home. It's the mix. And it's like a campfire in my hand, and it's just heavenly. It smells so good. I try to get a real good burn. When the burn dies, that's when the smudging begins. There it is. Could have burned a little better. Come on. Try this again. It's been very, very humid. Here we've had a ton of rain, which puts so much moisture into the air. And I just have this in a wicker basket, my cedar and my grandpa's beard. So I'm not surprised it's putting up a bit of a fuss here. There we go. Beautiful. That's more like it. Oh, it smells so good. Smudge the cards as well. And for you, dear viewer, Cancer, all the Cancers out there, let's all start this reading off right, so we get a real good, meaty reading. Something with some oomph behind it. I ask my spirit guides as well to please bring forth any visions that I may have, any flashes for me, to pass on for whoever it's meant for. And careful with that one. Alright, so for those of you new to the channel or new to the YouTube tarot community, general readings are free because thousands of people watch them and they can't resonate 100% with everybody. You may pick some parts of it up and maybe not at all. If you're not picking anything up, then there wasn't any messages meant for you in this reading. So let's go ahead and get the cards shuffled. These are my brand new cards too, by the way. And my sweet grass braid. I don't know where that went to. It's over there behind the camera somewhere. Well, maybe next. Well, I showed Aries. It was the first reading I did. Where did it go? You know what? I can't even find it now. There it is. It's going down real fast. It was very long. It was at least 3 feet long. This came all the way from Rhode Island from a friend and a viewer. And she sent that up to me along with the new deck of cards as well. She's a sweetheart. I even wear the, she sent me a bottle of fine oils, white musk. I wear it every day. And I always wear it just before reading as well. It says smell good. I think it smells good. Just fantastic. I have some stage shicks. Yeah, okay. You know, back and talkwards, they say that you're closest to the subconscious mind when you do that. That's what I've read. But I have some sage sticks that are coming as well in the mail, and I can't wait for those. They're a blue Colorado white sage that a lady in Colorado grows herself and harvests them and makes her own smudge sticks. That is going to be amazing. They will be saved for the readings. That's from Sue Chisholm. We want messages for Cancer, the crab, for this general reading for May 2017. Please bring us messages for Cancer, the crab. I'm as excited, probably, as you are. For those of you that really love your signs readings. They're they're so smooth when it comes to shuffling. They're all over the place. They're just unbelievable. They feel different than my other deck when it was new. There's something different about these ones. The way they're made, the quality of them or something is different. Let these be the cards. Thank you. Perfect. And these are your cards, Cancer. This is the monthly reading. All right. Let's see here. Very first card. Ace of Wands. It's all about growth. I'm all up for that. I'm all up for growth. Yes. That was your overall energy. Okay. And your second card is your wealth and finances king. The Knight of Pentacles. That's all about loyalty. And it's Pentacles is falling into your financial sector. Third card, your hearth, your home, your love. Oh, no. Yeah, I kind of half expected it for myself. Three of Swords, all about heartbreak. Heartache. Yeah. Card number 4, your challenges. Oh. Well, what did we do to deserve this? Change. I'm still stuck on the hearth and home one. Yeah, whatever. Oh, message from Spirit just got all better again. Ace of Cups represents love. I'm all up for that. Let me tell ya, any kind of love. Any kind of love at all. When I have exhausted the messages from those cards, I will pull one significator. You guys know the drill that are regulars for the monthlies. I will pull one significator from my deck of tarot for the overall reading. Where's that amethyst that I needed for this reading? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Oops, I forgot to turn music down. There we go. I like a little music for me. It's for myself. Ace of Wands and growth is the overall energy for this reading, Cancer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the creative ace. It focuses in on work and projects, ideas. That could be, travel plans come into play as well. Actually, for those making any travel plans, the plans are going to take right off big time right now. Communications will go well as go along quite well. You're encouraged to share your vision with others and persuade others to get on board with you with any ideas you have for any new projects. You're very convincing right now, so if you need help or you need support, now's the time to put it out there. If you've been wondering, for any of you Cancers out there that have any plans in place right now that are forefront in your life, like they're like on your priority list, they're in the top 3 right now, and you're wondering about the plans, if they're going to go through, if they're going to work, this card here has shown up to tell you the answer to that question is yes. So this is a yes card, which is really, really good. I have too many plans that I can't even line them up in one line without jumbling them, because it's just, well, in my head anyway. I have ideas. There is something going on between the ears. Right now, you're highly intuitive, Cancer. Your intuition is coming into the forefront as well. This is going to strengthen any spiritual beliefs that if you've been weak on certain areas and you're going, yeah, but what if this and what if that? You're going to be shown what if, all right, and it's going to certainly strengthen your belief in the spiritual world and your own spirituality as well. There's going to be some of you beginning new journeys and new adventures in your life as well, brand spanking new, just starting off on the first foot with all different kinds of things. This card can also represent fertility. That could be fertility baby-wise, but there's also many more fertilities, such as in personal growth or even planting a garden as well. I mean, that has to become fertile as well in order for it to sprout, to grow, to bloom, to thrive. The ground needs to be fertile. Your life needs to be fertile in order for you to grow. Your spirituality needs to be fertile in order for you to grow as well. The advice of the card right now is to step into your own power, become aware of it, grab it, own it, love it, appreciate it, be grateful for it, and then put it to work for you. Invent, talk, create. Those are the words that you should be following when it comes to your own power. Invent, talk, and create. Whatever you say now is going to be well received. Your keywords are beginnings and intuition, adventure, ideas, creativity, success, and fertility. I like to see the growth card. That really makes me happy. It makes me, because I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. So, there was no wind out there. Where did that come from? Blew my window right open. Oh, wow. Okay, calm down. I got it. Knight of Pentacles and loyalty fell in your financial and your wealth area. When this guy shows up, he's not real quick. He's very slow, and he's very steady. And he plans every move that he makes with very special care. He may not even be charming to some, but he's extremely loyal, and he's extremely trustworthy as well. This could be an actual person in your life. For most of you, it is an actual person in your life. And that's how you can recognize him. He's not really charming. He's kind of abrupt. He gets to the point. He cuts out. He doesn't let fact get in the way of anything. He just bowls right through, says what he has to say, puts his point across. That's one way to recognize him. But his loyalty and his trustworthy, bar none. They're the utmost. They're the cream of the crop. So this is someone you can trust. So any offer this person makes to some of you, and this is just for a small handful of you, any guy like this comes along and makes you an offer in business, in relationships, makes an offer of any kind, he can be taken very seriously. He doesn't talk off the top of his head. He doesn't approach people and bring these things up just for something to talk about. He means every word he says, and he backs it up with action. When he appears, this card also is an indicator of a good future, a good potential in business as well, in investments and in all projects. And in property, he shows good potential as well. The time is right now to make some serious decisions about your long-term future, any investments into your future, looking ahead at the future. These are serious moments for you. There's no more what ifs and maybe one day. This is it. Now is the time to make them concrete for you. The advice is to, hard graft is not exciting, of course not, but it'll bring great fulfillment to you when you can actually see what it is that you're planning out from beginning to middle to end. Your keywords are order and planning, trust, work, property, investments. All right. So, keep your head up on the investments. The Three of Swords, all about heartache. This is your hearth, your home. The people that are closest to your heart, the people that you love, and the people that love you. This is the heartbreak card of the tarot. It is. And you can see that it's swords, which is all of the mind and decisions that have to be made as well. This card brings about a transient change that you need to process. Something, this can be a breakup card, and maybe some of you didn't see this coming. It comes as a shock, comes as a surprise, knocks the wind out of your sails for some of you. Know that this is a transient change. This has happened for a reason. There's a reason why this has happened. You will process this, and eventually you will heal from it as well. This card is always related to breakups. It's related to affairs. There's disappointment that goes along with it as well. The positive side, here's the positive side. Here's the truth. And you know what? When it's negative, when it's bad, when it's going to hurt us or break our hearts, we don't want to hear it initially. It's like taking a bullet. It's being knocked over. It's having the wind knocked out of you when it's not expected. You're left scrambling for your senses. And you have a split second, you question, is this real or a bad dream? That's the bad part. But it brings the truth to the surface and in the forefront. And you cannot deny the truth once it's been laid in front of you. In black and white. Hard graft. In a sense. Now that you see the truth, you know where you stand. We all need to know where we stand in other people's lives. We need to know what we mean to somebody. And that's shown through actions, not words. Words are just the preliminary to be followed by actions in the real world. That's the way it is for a lot of people, and it should be. But there's always going to be people that don't fall into that area where people are left strung along and drug along, where they're hurt because they trusted. You should never hate yourself for trusting. Because if you trusted, you did all the right things. And everything that came from you, because you trusted, came from pure of heart. So don't ever get mad at yourself for that. Don't say, I'll never trust again. Don't do that. I mean, I've been hurt many times, and I've never said, I'll never trust again. It makes me smarter. Makes me more aware, more attuned to what's going on around me and the people that I'm with, or the person that I happen to be with. And yeah, we all go through that. I'm going to stay alone forever. How many times have I said that? You know, and then we meet somebody. We meet our twin flame or our mirror image. And what draws us to another person is we see something in them that we see in ourselves, and that's automatic. We can finish each other's sentences. We like the same things. We have the same viewpoints. These things are attractive when we see them in another person, when they reflect who we are. So there's the big attraction. Then you add in the endorphins and hormones and all that good stuff, where science comes into play, and it's a big melting pot, either for happily ever after or complete flippin' disaster. Either one. This card can also, signifies stressors such as anxiety and fear, and they can manifest in different ways as well. We may not feel ourselves. We may not be ourselves. Um, we may shock ourselves with our own behavior, with our own words, and especially with our own reactions to each other, to something done or said. And nobody's more shocked than we are. If we just react, I try not to just react. When I do, nothing good usually comes out of it. And sometimes I go, well, I'm glad I did that. It needed to be said, because some things need to be said. If you're feeling suspicious, pay attention to those feelings and validate them, back them up with fact. Um, you know, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Newsflash, guess what? It's a duck. But if there's other things that could be just your imagination, it could be insecurity on your part as well. That could be it as well. The advice is to see the truth. Let yourself feel the pain. I don't want to do that. I don't feel right telling anybody else to do that, but the card does. The card says allow yourself to feel that pain. Let it come forth. Because you know what happens? The pain is a scar. It's a wound in the heart and in the spiritual heart. And we physically feel it. The science has nothing to do with that. We physically feel it. And what happens is at some time it has to start healing. And if you don't deal with it, and if you don't allow yourself to feel it, it's never going to heal. It's never going to go. A crust will build, and it'll keep building. And you know what? You become crusty. Your spirit becomes crusty. Your heart becomes crusty. That's not attractive in anybody. That's not a good way for anybody to be. Allow yourself to feel the pain. Allow yourself to feel the tears, the fears, and everything that goes with heartache. Everything. This has all happened for a reason. It's predestined. Maybe somebody came into your life to bring you back to life again, to make you feel again, and then they moved on. Who knows what happened? It was out of your control. For some of you, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling the heat off this card very strongly, so I know I'm going on about it. Your keywords are heartbreak, betrayal, loss, affairs, breakup, and tears. My apologies on that one. I'm one of them too. I'm just waiting for it. 8 of Cups. Your challenges brings on change, and of course it's going to, after your hearth and your home and the people in your life that you love and the ones that you love, after heartache, yeah, it's going to bring about change. It's going to change a whole lot of stuff. This is the right time to take your leave, and now it's time to move on. Move on, move on, move on. Other commitments have been severed, so there's little drama to contend with. What I'm hearing is everything has been said that needed to be said. Very quietly pick up your bags and move on. Literally, figuratively, whatever way that fits you. Just say a quiet goodbye. Turn around, look over your shoulder, look around you, and say a very quiet goodbye. Leave with your dignity and your integrity intact. They may have taken your heart momentarily, but not forever. You'll get that back as well. Hey, if you're in the situation where you can, take a journey. A change of scenery would really, really help. A vacation, even short little trips away, a day trip, a weekend trip, 2-day trip. If you can do that, you've got that luxury. Please go ahead and do it. I don't have that luxury. But if you get that luxury, go ahead and do that. The advice is to make sure you follow your heart and to move forward. Once you've gotten through the pain and the shock, that may take a little bit, but once you do, follow your heart. Your heart's going to tell you what to do next and where to go next. And just keep moving forward. Don't stay stagnant. Don't go move backwards. Don't wallow. Feel your pain and then move forward. Dry your tears. Keywords are endings and departures, journeys, movement, transitions, travel, and vacation. It's going to be a hard time to get through it for some of you. But your last card, which is really like your first card, the 2 most important cards are your overall energy and your message from Spirit won't steer you wrong. And look at this gorgeous card, what many consider to be the #1 best card in any tarot deck. It is the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Hearts. And it represents what we all search for, what we all want, what we all need. Love. The most important element in human history, in all time. Within the universe, from beginning to middle to end, it's all about love. This card brings your heart's desires. You will find fulfillment again. And it'll be through either relationships, or some of you will turn to artistic pursuits or throw yourselves into your artistic pursuits that you already become enveloped in. You're already there. So you'll throw yourselves in 100% at this time to get through what you need to get through. And that's the best thing you can do. Extremely healing. Good for you. New projects will become your baby. They will become your baby. They'll be all yours and nobody else's. Some of you Cancers will be putting in brand new gardens or decorating your home at this time as well. With spring here, that's what it's all about. It's renewal, it's rebirth, it's refresh. Some of you may be writing a book or working on a book. Some of you may get published this month. This card also brings extremely overwhelming emotions, and they will be good emotions. Tears of joy, goughs of love. The advice is to open your heart and trust, and you don't need to be overwhelmed, but be open to what comes. If you feel a rush of love, let it come out. If it comes out in tears and crying and doing the ugly face cry, let it happen. We all do. We're all human. Your keywords are beginnings and passion, pregnancy for some, creativity, fulfillment, an overflow of emotions, and intensity. Intensity. Wow. There's your reading, Cancer. Oh, I don't know. That was kind of up and down, was it not? I don't know about that. I don't know. I feel nervous now about the rest of you. I just scared myself. You know what? Maybe it'll be a good scare. Let's get out the significator and see what's going to give us for this 5-card spread. All right, can we have one significator, please? Spirit guides, please bring forth one significator. And please, be kind. For the love of God, be kind. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Without saying it outright, I'll just be nice and say, stuff's going to happen. It does. It's going to happen. There's nothing we can do about it. I always believe, especially the things that happen that have the most impact on me, this was meant to happen. I always know that. And I know that I'll find a spot down the road and I'll look back at this time and I'll say I hated it when I was going through that. I hated every minute of it. But you know what? Am I ever glad it happened? Am I ever glad? Because I wouldn't be where I am if that hadn't happened. So, you know, universe, you're going to break my heart or rip my heart up. Go ahead. I'm ready. Go ahead. Just don't let anybody else get hurt. That's what I say. It's meant to happen. That's meant to happen. That's the way it goes. I'm feeling to say for some of you, I don't know where this is what I'm hearing. Don't try to force anybody to be with you that doesn't want to be with you. I'm hearing that. They're coming across pretty straightforward in your face too with it. It's, why would you ever want anyone to be with you that didn't want to be with you? And they're with you out of pity, because you know you cried and you pounded, you begged, don't leave me, don't leave me. Don't ever do that. Cancers are proud people. Don't ever do that, because you know what happens down the road? You end up hating them. So, when really you've got no one to blame but yourself when you do that. Never, ever, ever want anyone to be with you that doesn't want to be with you. You know, there's extenuating circumstances. Sometimes you can be madly in love with somebody, and it's not even your fault that you had no control over what took place. It's not so much the person doesn't want to be with you, that circumstances brought it about that way. Who wouldn't want to be with lovable me? Oh my, I'm being a real smart ass. Sorry. I want one significator for this reading. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. The High Priestess. I don't know about her. Hold on now. High Priestess. Oh my goodness sakes. She's a beauty. Absolutely. She came up reversed. I didn't want to say, but she did come up reversed. I'll tell you what the upright is, and then I'll read the reverse. The High Priestess is a complicated card. She represents a woman's sexuality, yet virginity at the same time. It also symbolizes wise judgment, animation, and strong creative abilities, but reversed. The reverse means poor judgment and conceit. But that isn't a kick in the pants. I better not be conceited. I get smart mouth sometimes. I'm usually sarcastic when it comes to talking about me. But I'm not even going to take that any further. There's the card. And that, dear Cancer, was your reading. And now I want to give a shout out to, there was a couple of people in the channel, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. There was Jack and there's Patty Valinsky. I can't remember your last name, Jack. Sorry. But I want to thank you guys for your support in the channel today. It was awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. So I wanted to give a shout out. And Patty and her husband, Eugene, together. Eugene's the Aries. She's the Cancer, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read that right in the messages. So just thank you guys so much for your support. I'm glad you're part of the channel and part of the Fundy family group. So anyway, for the rest of you, I hope you all enjoyed this reading for Cancer. I'll let you know in a month what I thought about it. I'm always up for new changes and challenges. That's okay. I'm a pretty tough broad. I can survive, I think, just about anything life throws at me, pretty much. So the rest of you, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming to the channel and taking in the videos. Thank you to my subscribers here on YouTube and the members in Bay of Fundy Fortune and their subscribers as well, for being the foundation that holds the greatest tides in the world, which is the mighty Bay of Fundy, hence Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Thank you for your likes and your shares, your thumbs up, your thumbs down, mostly from your comments. Please don't be rude. Don't set me off. I've got zero tolerance for rude. I'm really bad. I see rude and I see red. Rude makes me red. I don't have any tolerance for that kind of stupidity. Please keep the channel positive. If you got nothing good to say, take a hike. Don't even bother putting it there. You'll either get blasted or deleted, either one. So, anyways, that's that. You can be Bay of Fundy Fortunes can be found on YouTube, of course, and Facebook, the group Bay of Fundy Fortunes, on Blogspot, on Google, and on Twitter as well. And if you'd like this reading, you'd like a private reading, the information for that's found down below in the description of the More area. Please read through it once. Use my email. I use that email for everything. Also, if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to be notified of all the videos when they come out from Bay of Fundy Fortunes, there's a bell icon somewhere on your screen. If you click it, that's to be notified. And you can unnotify yourself anytime you want. It's a free world as well. For now, I'm going to say goodbye from the bottom of my heart to yours. I hope you enjoy the month of May, and I hope it turns out to be a beautiful spring month for you with wonderful memories. Maybe great changes coming for some of us, but wonderful memories as well. Stay strong, stay tough, chin up, and all that good stuff. And if anybody's looking for me, you can find me right here at Bay of Fundy Fortunes or down below, walking along the water's edge on the beach. That are the greatest tides in the world, the mighty Bay of Fundy, because I'm always waiting, hanging around and waiting on the next high tide. Thank you so very much. I'll see you back here in about a week's time to begin the weeklies. Thanks so much. Goodbye and good night.